Pour Penmanship Planner here, coming at you with another video. If this is your first time in my channel, welcome. And for those of you coming back, thanks for coming back. Okay, so I am still on the great planner hunt for 2021. Now, this is not necessarily so much for me, as I have a pretty good lineup already for 2021, but I do have friends who know that I have this thing about planners, so they're always asking me about planners that are out there. So there's nothing I love more than finding out about new planners, checking them out, and seeing if there's something my friends would like, or myself maybe. So I came across a new planner company called Planned and Proper. It is a Black-owned, one-led business, so I decided to order one of her planners for 2021. And I just found out, because she put on Instagram, that she's being considered or is going to be part of Oprah's favorite things for 2021, I think. And I got in while the getting was good, because it was before all of that happened. And I am not a huge fan of Oprah's favorite things, so I'm not really one to say, oh, if Oprah loves it, I love it. But sorry, I'm just trying to get into this box here so that we can take a look at this planner. Now, I did determine that the Ashley Shelley planner was not going to work for me. So I did give that to my friend, who I think it will work better for. And this says grape juice because I needed to remember to grab grape juice to take to my sister's house for church, for communion. So that was on the door. No worries. So anyway, ooh, look at this packaging. This is the Simply Yours Day Planner by Planned and Proper. So thank you so much for your purchase. Remember to take a moment of gratitude each day, www.plannedandproper.com. I will also put the information in the description box below. And let's get into this planner. Ooh, I'm super excited. I love the colors. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Put this box off to the side. I really do love the way this is packaged though. So let's see what all of these goodies are. So this is just a blank thank you card that I can add to my stationery repertoire. And then it says, celebrate someone with this small gift of gratitude, which is the thank you. Put a stamp on it and let them know how much you care. Planned and Proper. I think this is adorable. I'm already loving the way she has this set up. So it's the Simply Yours Day Planner. I have not seen this in person. I have only seen this online. So let's get into it. I really do love the packaging. There's a lot of just little things kind of matter, like Notique. Notique does really good with their packaging as well, because it's just the little things that matter. And I actually ended up getting what has turned out to be their best seller as far as covers go. But I just love this cover, so I'm super excited about it. And this is the cover. This navy is beautiful. So it is the Simply Yours Day Planner, creating a disciplined lifestyle. So it's got a pretty big coil on it, but it is not one of those double coils. I found out I don't really care for those double coils. I'm gonna leave that in there. But it's got a pretty big coil on it. It's gold. It has some protectors on the side here. They're a little sharp though. It's got a nice hard cover. Now, I did get an Ivory Paper Co. Planner for a friend of mine for 2020, and I did not care for their covers, because their covers just looked like I don't know, like a piece of board with like a sticker on it. And that very well may be what this one is, but it doesn't look like it. I just didn't like the look of it. So Simply Yours Day Planner, this planner belongs to. She does have the option for you to personalize this with a name, but since I didn't know if I was going to keep this or give it away, I didn't want to do that. Just in case it's going to work for someone else, I don't want it to have my name in it. And then you have if lost, please contact, and it has a cell and email. So that's the first page. And then you come in here and it's the Simply Yours Day Planner. So worksheets. There are several worksheets at the beginning of your Simply Yours Day Planner. Important contacts, monthly bill tracker, vacation planning, and website passwords, to name a few. Personalize these worksheets to assist you with organization and planning your life. So there's username and password. Sometimes it helps to have a reminder or a code word for your username and passwords. Since you may not want to write your entire password for security reasons, consider writing down a password hint instead. So that's smart. And then, for example, if your password is plan21, you can write P21 as your encrypted hint. And then it talks about the monthly bill tracker, a notes section. Your planner has areas designated for notes and to-dos, making life more manageable by quickly prioritizing and creating lists throughout your busy day. Goal writing. Brainstorming and mapping out your goals allow your brain to receive clarity about desires, especially when you write them down. Use these pages to create, plan, and follow through with your goals. A goal that's not committed to paper is no goal at all. Stay mindful, reflect gratitude, and always be planned and proper. So that's our intro to our planned and proper planner. So the first thing we start with are the 2021 holidays broken down by month. So you have all of these here, and it has a lot of them on here. It has Employee Appreciation Day. It has Juneteenth. It has Ramadan, Tax Day, National Teachers Day, Bosses Day. I always miss Bosses Day, so National Ice Cream Day. Look at that. That's super cute. So those are our 2021 holidays. And you open it up and you get your 2021 year at a glance on one page, your 2022 year at a glance on the other page. So you have 2 years here for planning. And then here are important contacts. And let me tell you, I didn't used to write down my important contacts because, I used to keep them in my head, so I didn't really have to. But then when I started, using my cell phone more and more, and everyone's phone number is just programmed in the cell phone, I realized I don't know people's numbers anymore. So if my cell phone were to die, I would be out of luck. So it is good to still have this as a backup, just in case, your cell phone dies and you didn't have enough room and it didn't back up to the cloud and you've lost all your contacts. So this is something that's good to have. Ooh, so here we have 2021 big plans and projects, and it has something for every month from January to December and room for you to write down and plot out those big plans and projects. And then we have vacation planning, destination, date, lodging, itinerary. You have 2 pages of these. I know that I'm going to Savannah in 2021, hopefully, so that would be something I would put in there. And then here are your websites and passwords, where you can put your usernames and such using the hint that they suggested at the beginning. And then we have monthly bills. So here you can keep track of what those monthly bills are, and here you can keep track of when you paid those monthly bills. So it gives you just a little bit of budget space as well. Need more on the back. So you have like a pretty good amount of space for bills. So that's good. And then here's a notes page. And then this is, I don't know if you can see, there's a tab section for goals. So it's a separate tab section. Let's see what it looks like. So you can brainstorm your big ideas. So this is a place to brainstorm, do your vision boarding if you want to. You can draw, you can do anything you want here. And then this is brainstorming continued. Give yourself permission to think big. So you can use each of these boxes maybe if you want to do like a different area of your life that you want to have goals or thoughts about. You can use the boxes for that. So look at that. And then use your brainstorming ideas to prioritize what's most important to you. And I don't know if you can see, but there are light little numbers in there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So you would be able to prioritize the 9 biggest things from your brainstorming that you really want to focus on. And then writing your goals and dreams starts with intentions. Long-term goals gives you information on that. This is a really nice planner. And then it gives you things to consider. Commit your goals in yourself, make your goals relevant to you. Remember, all great things take time. Oh, this is really nice. And then goals and dreams, it talks about short-term goals. And then it talks about actions to take to reach those goals. This is really nice. And then it has a body and wellness section here. So you can look at what your long-term goals is. I want to eat better. I want to drink more water. I want to lose weight. I want to work out more often. You can do all of that here. Long-term goals, short-term goals, actions to take, and then a timeline for each one. And then there's social and friendships, which is really important. I got the Cultivate What Matters power sheets. And what I really liked about those power sheets, or what I like about them, because I haven't started them yet, is that it isn't just a focus on your goals, like, you know, getting X, Y, and Z done. It's also a focus on your whole life, right? Your relationships and your friendships and your family, and fostering, you know, those things in addition to hitting those goals, because those should be a part of the goals of your life, right? So I like this, that it has social and friendship goals. So whether this is I'm going to write to a friend once a month, I'm going to reach out to a friend once a week, you know, this is what you can put here, and then hold yourself accountable to make sure that you're doing those things. So again, I love this. And then it has career and business goals, financial goals, family goals, home and household, spiritual, faith and intuition, creativity, education, and interest. This is a really nice planner. I like it so far. Long-term goals at a glance. And then you have for your body and wellness, your career and business, so you can look at those long-term goals in one spot here. And then you can put your favorite quote here, which for me, I would have to do in some type of erasable ink, like probably using a friction pen, because my quotes kind of change with what's going on in my life. Bloom where you planted has always been my favorite quote, but not always the one I want to use, because it isn't always the one that's apropos at the moment. But I guess I could create a quote of the year. And then your actions. You're going to write down at least 5 action steps you can take to move you toward the direction of your goals. What will it take for you to make your plans a reality? You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. And then it has dates 1, 2, or numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you have notes. And this is going to take us to our first month, which is January. This is not really a heavy cardstock for January. It is thicker than regular paper, but not like a cardstock, because it is still a little thin. So, but it's thicker than regular paper. So this is January. And here we have January notes and to-do, so you can do your month at a glance here. And then here you have your full month. I like that these boxes, they look pretty big. I can measure them, but I really don't have anything right now off the top of my head that is going to, you know, that I can use as a comparison. So I'm not going to measure them right now, but they still seem pretty large. They're not too small. Based on my writing, being the Poor Penmanship Planner, I can probably get 3 things in each box based on how I write. So and you have your things to do here. And then I love this. I always like not just having the next month, but having the month before as well. And that's because sometimes I have to remember, like, when was that last day, or when did I do this last, without having to go all the way back to that month to have that there. So you do have your month before and your month upcoming and your things to do. And now into our weekly. So here are more notes. And I believe this planner does come in different formats. I got a horizontal because I am a horizontal girl, so I went with a horizontal. I love the way it's set up. It gives me tons of room to write here, and then it already has like a checklist on the side, and there would still be room for me to do, you know, a little bit of decoration, because I'm a functional planner. I'm a white space planner, so it's not like I put a whole lot of stuff on here, but, you know, I have room for my washi. I can put some stickers and still kind of, you know, zhuzh it up a little bit. And then on the bottom here, you can use this section for whatever you want. Notes, meal plan, to-dos down here. So this is the first week of January, which starts on a Friday. So we only have 3 days here. Now this next week, we're going to look at a full week. So with your full week, you have Monday through Thursday here, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then your notes again, similar to the page before. Now this paper isn't very heavy, so it's not a heavy stock paper, not like your Erin Condren paper. It probably would be more similar to my Happy Planner paper. It's smooth, so yeah, it would be closer to Happy Planner, not like Plum paper or Erin Condren. It would be closer to Happy Planner paper, and it's not like the paper of the Ivory Paper Co. I don't know if they've changed their paper since I got the planner for my friend at the beginning of the year. Their paper was a little thin. It kind of felt like copy paper. Didn't care for it at all. But I like this paper. It's a little thicker. I like that the ink is darker on this one so I can see it. I like the font. So I love this planner. It's nice. It's crisp. It's, I'm team neutral when it comes to my work planner. So this planner would be perfect for me at work because it's neutral and I can just dress it up any way that I'd want to dress it up. So here we have our weeks. And then at the end of the month, you have goal follow through. So you can look back at your month and see how you did with those goals that you set forward. Did you do well? Did you not do well? And again, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. And that theme is important to remember because you don't want to get down on yourself if you don't get everything done that you wanted to get done from a goals perspective. And so here you can revisit those goals. I really like the way this is set up. You can revisit those goals and say, hey, okay, this is what happened in January. Review and determine your next action. So here you can decide, okay, what do I need to do differently or in addition to next month so that I'm more successful? I like that review that you get to have there to get you set up for your next month. And then there's a notes page, and then we have February. So it looks like all of the dividers are going to be the same. The only thing that changes color is the tab. And that's the only color you have in here. Everything else is going to be the same. So we will just look at to carry it through to make sure. So we have March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and then at the end of December, let's take a look because it's the end of the year. So at the end of December, we have our last week. Notes. Looks like there's more notes because of the way that December ends than you would get, say, in November. Let's take a look. Sorry. Yeah, so you get notes, meal plans to do because of how the month goes. This one, to complete the space, you just get more notes space here, which I kind of like. And back to your follow through, December goals, you review and determine your next action. And now we are at the end of the month. So notes, because we're at the end of the year. And then here you're going to do your goal year in review. And you're going to look back at all of the goals you set for these topics, these focus areas, and review how you did. So I like that. And then from here, there is a section to journal. So you have a journal section here, which looks like it's just going to be note pages. So you can journal here or just have some extra note pages at the back of the planner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You have 12 note pages in your journal section at the back of the planner. And then you have two pocket folders. So you have 2 pocket folders, and they don't do front and back. They just do the front. So you have 2 pocket folders. And then you're at the end of your planner. I have to say, I really like this planner. It is, I mean, I don't want to make it seem like, oh, it's simple, because it has a lot to it. But it doesn't like throw it all in your face. It's very subtle and not overwhelming, in my opinion. I really like this planner. I really, really do. Now, I already have my planner that I'm supposed to use for work for 2021, but I think this one might be good. And instead of like, I might change the goals topics, and instead of using it as goals topics, I'll use it instead of the goals for work, you know, for my team, for my department, the goals we want to have for the year, and then how we get there each quarter, each month. Yeah, that would be great. Oh my goodness. Now I have a dilemma. Do I use my neutral layers Erin Condren for work, or do I use this one for work? Ooh, decisions. So I really like this Simply Yours Day Planner. I love the quality of it. I love the sturdiness of it. I'm not crazy about this coil just because it seems kind of large or too big for the planner itself, but if that's the only worry. I have not done a pen test on this paper, and I'm not doing a pen test simply because I don't want to write in this if I'm not going to keep it. And since I haven't made that decision, I guess I could write on this last piece and just tear it out. No, I haven't made a decision yet. So I'm not going to do a pen test on here because I might not keep it. But oh my gosh, I really love this planner. So this is the Simply Yours Day Planner by Planned and Proper, which again is a female owned planner company. I love this cover. And I love the way that this planner is put together. I really, really do. So now I have a dilemma. Goodness gracious, why do I do this to myself? This has been the first planner I've seen of all the planners that I've reviewed and looked at that might take the place of my setup that I currently have. So I really like this. I really, really like this. So yeah, so this is the planner that I wanted to share with you guys that I now have caused a dilemma in my life about. Let me know what you think about this planner in the comments below. And have you already found your planners for 2021? If you haven't, what are you looking for? What components of the planner are you trying to find? Because I have looked at horizontal planners, daily planners. I have a goal planner, all kinds of things, my on the go planner, until I can really find out what my method is going to look like. So tell me in the comments what you do. And I want to thank you guys for sitting through this video with me and going through this Planned and Proper Simply Yours Day Planner, which I will put the link to the website in the description box below. So if you guys could be so kind as to like, subscribe, and comment below, it would be greatly appreciated. And I will catch you guys in my next video. So happy planning, guys. Bye.